Generative AI, the cutting-edge technology behind content creation, product design, and customer experience enhancement, holds immense potential for everyday businesses. By leveraging pattern recognition through large language models, generative AI has the ability to generate new and creative outputs such as realistic images, engaging written content, and personalized recommendations. Welcome to our today's video where we will talk about generative AI. Subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this, like and leave a comment down below. By strategically implementing generative AI, organizations can unlock benefits like increased efficiency, improved customer satisfaction, and accelerated product development. However, it is important to address challenges such as data quality, ethical considerations, and the need for human oversight. With a solid understanding of generative AI's fundamentals and practical applications, you will be equipped to navigate this transformative technology and harness its potential to drive success in your business operations. Introduction to generative AI. Generative AI models can revolutionize the way that businesses operate and augment human creativity and productivity across various industries and domains for growth and success. In this topic, you'll explore how generative AI models produce new content and how they differ from traditional AI. Suppose you're the head chef at a restaurant with two types of chefs working in your kitchen. The first, a skilled cook, can follow a recipe and prepare delicious dishes based on specific instructions only. This chef represents traditional artificial intelligence or AI, which relies on predefined rules and patterns to accomplish tasks. Now imagine another chef who follows recipes but is capable of creating entire new menus from scratch, combining unique flavors and ingredients in unexpected ways. This chef symbolizes generative AI, which can produce novel ideas and solutions without explicit directions. As a technology, generative AI has a rich history relying on machine learning or ML models to generate responses, ideas, or content. Just like a team of experts working together, ML algorithms learn from large amounts of data, text, images, or even audio to understand patterns and generate outputs. Let's dig deeper into how generative AI works. One notable feature of generative AI is the development of generative adversarial networks or GANs. GANs consist of two parts, a generator and a discriminator. These two parts work in tandem, engaging in a kind of game, where the generator tries to create realistic data, and the discriminator attempts to distinguish between real and generated data. The interaction between these components is what makes GANs unique and powerful. Generator. The generator is responsible for creating new data samples that resemble the training data. It takes random noise as input and generates data instances that ideally become indistinguishable from real data. In the context of images, for example, the generator creates images pixel by pixel. The goal of the generator is to produce outputs that are realistic enough to deceive the discriminator. Discriminator. The discriminator, sometimes referred to as the critic, evaluates the authenticity of a given data sample. Its primary role is to distinguish between real data from the training set and fake data generated by the generator. The discriminator assigns a probability to the input data, indicating the likelihood that it belongs to the real dataset. Essentially, the discriminator becomes a binary classifier, aiming to correctly identify whether the input is real or generated. Training process. During training, the generator and discriminator engage in a continuous feedback loop. 1. The generator produces fake data. 2. The discriminator evaluates the fake and real data, providing feedback to the generator about the quality of its output. 3. The generator adjusts its parameters to improve the quality of the generated data based on the feedback. 4. The discriminator, in turn, adapts to better distinguish between real and generated data. This adversarial training process continues iteratively, with both the generator and discriminator improving their performance over time. Ideally, the generator becomes skilled at creating realistic data, and the discriminator becomes adept at distinguishing between real and generated data. GANs have found applications in various fields, including image generation, style transfer, image-to-image translation, and even text and music generation. They have demonstrated the ability to generate highly realistic content, making them a significant advancement in the field of generative artificial intelligence. Then there are large language models or LLMs, a type of generative AI model that focuses on generating human-like text and specializes in generating text-based responses, much like a language expert. LLMs are trained on vast amounts of data and use deep learning techniques to understand and produce texts that resembles what humans might write. When a generative AI model generates a response, it uses its learned knowledge and patterns that it detected in the data to create a new piece of content, such as a marketing idea or a personalized product recommendation using the data it was trained on. During the training process, the program analyzes patterns in the text data and learns how words and sentences are structured, as well as the context in which they are used. This enables the program to generate responses or generate new content based on the patterns it has learned. It's important to note that people don't, as a rule, review every response generated by LLMs, only where that is part of the defined process. LLMs are designed to generate language autonomously, meaning that they can come up with responses without human intervention. However, whereas traditional AI is inherently machine-like, generative AI models are designed to create new content that resembles human-created content. The component of AI that makes quasi-natural interactions between people and machines possible is known as natural language processing or NLP. Imagine NLP as a sort of ML-driven language expert who can understand and respond to our words with relevant and meaningful information. NLP enables machines to understand and generate human language as well as analyze and interpret text, understand context, and generate human-like responses. For example, applications use NLP to translate languages, perform sentiment analysis, understand emotions in text, and give chatbots the ability to converse with humans. AI is also transforming image and video analysis. It can analyze and classify images and videos and can assist in content moderation where it identifies inappropriate or harmful content. Generative AI models have opened up new possibilities in content creation. In text generation, models like OpenAI's GPT-4 and Google's Bard can write stories, articles, or even poems, assisting writers, content creators, and marketers in generating, engaging, and creative content. In the audio domain, generative AI models can mimic human voices and generate speech that sounds remarkably natural. This technology is used in voice assistants, audiobook narration, and even language learning platforms. Video generation models are capable of creating new video content based on specific input or style, and generative AI models for photographs can create entirely new images or alter existing ones in realistic-looking ways. Several commercially available tools and platforms leverage generative AI that enable users to create content across different domains. For audio generation, platforms like Descript and Lyrebird provide tools to create synthetic voices and generate speech. In the realm of video and image generation, tools like Runway ML and Artbreeder allow users to manipulate images, apply artistic styles, and even generate entirely new visual content. Just as the inventive chef brings innovation to the kitchen, generative AI models will continue to revolutionize the way we create and interact with content. They have the potential to enhance human creativity and productivity across various domains, allowing businesses to explore uncharted territories and discover fresh opportunities for growth and success. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.